So I'm tossing and turning right now because I'm addicted to YouTube, and I keep thinking about this video that I'm making right here, and so I decided to make the video so that I can get to sleep. And I'm in bed, and I found the light button on my camera, but it's very bright. But if I turn it off, it turns into like Aldous Valor vision, where, you know, everything looks creepy with a blue hue, and that's just not good, you know. So the thoughts on my mind. I've had a very bad day. I've been up for like 26 hours now, and I need to get to sleep. Some of the bad things that have happened. I got a text message from VioletKitten831. Well, she used to be VioletKitten831. She just closed her channel. And she sent me a text message. I'd only called her once, actually. I'd only used her number once to talk to her since getting it. And the text said, "I'm leaving YouTube forever. Please delete this number. Take care." And I know a lot of you know my thoughts on YouTubicide, because, you know, it just removes all that you've done from people being able to look at it as a history of thought, you know. And there's a lot of other people's videos that will be responding to thin air because they were responding to her, you know, and now her channel's gone. And all those videos responding to her are basically one-sided arguments now. But that's not really what disturbs me about the closing of her channel the most. I see two culprits in my mind. I can't ask her why she closed her channel now. She doesn't want me to use her number, obviously, and she closed her channel. That's the only two ways I had to reach her. But suspect number one in my mind is the fact that she had a cyberstalker on YouTube, and his current channel is the King of Dice, and she made a lot of responses to him towards the end of her channel, and she was only here for a little bit, and she didn't get to really enjoy the YouTube community because of one user ruining it for her. And that's sad on the one hand. And then on the other hand, there's another thought that I have about this, and that is partially a product of my own prejudices, because I don't know her that well. But her husband's channel is still up, and her husband only got into YouTube after her, just to respond to the King of Dice. And the strange thing about it is, she was a Christian here on YouTube, but he was from a Muslim background, and I know that culturally, it's not right for women to be associating with other men, you know, just even talking from a Muslim cultural viewpoint. It's a taboo kind of thing. And here we were making videos responding to her and the King of Dice was stalking her, and I have to wonder if her husband might have had something to do with her channel disappearing. You know, and part of that is a prejudice of mine, because I don't know the guy. I know I saw 4 videos of his, and I'm filling in the blanks of his personality that I don't know about with other Muslim men that I've seen on YouTube. And I've even had a talk with somebody else about this, and he remarked to me that he wishes that she could turn her cell phone camera on her own face and just take a picture, just so that he could verify that her face doesn't have bruises on it. You know? And on some level, I want to see the picture too, but on another, it's like, I don't even know the guy, you know? So I don't know, but I really do worry for her. Anyway, that was the beginning of my bad day ish. It's a day-ish because my sleep schedule's really off. I mean, it's like it's 5 p.m. my time, and I'm about to go to sleep. This morning around 5 a.m. I had a tire blowout, and I ended up spending most of the rest of the morning in a tire center, because I had to get a tow to the tire center because I didn't have the locking key to the lug nuts. And you know, you can't get the one lug nut off of each wheel unless you have the key. So it took forever, and I was just getting really exhausted. And then after that, I had to complete all the little things that I promised my brother I would do, and I was really tired. Then I get home and I see a video from ItchiroCannotDie, one of my good friends here on YouTube, and his grandfather just passed away. And what's horrible about that, you know, is he's got to deal with having to mourn his grandfather in the way that all of the religious people that are flooding into his, you know, life right now, and you know, converging upon the funeral. He's got to mourn the way that they want, you know, for the next few days, because, you know, they just have a way of taking over, you know, this. I guess atheists need a playbook for mourning the dead, so that we can hand an alternative in as an idea. That's what we need. And given Ichiro's recent run-ins with his friend's dad, who kept calling him a Satanist, you know, and told him not to see his friend anymore, Mr. Kitty, another YouTube user. Now he's going to be getting it from distant relatives, you know. And I wish I could be there for him. I really do. And while I was in the tire center waiting for my tire to get fixed, I saw a car magazine, and the headline on the front of this magazine was the most anticipated car of the year, the Satanic Lexus. And it looked odd to me, and part of me wanted to take a picture and send it to Ichiro because of the problems he'd been having with his friend's dad. And I'm glad I didn't now, because it's not as funny in light of the way that he's going to have to get it from his family for the next few days. Well, yeah, that's it. I think I can get to sleep now. My YouTube addiction has been satisfied, hopefully, until I wake up.